very important component of a cell, that's the cytoplasm. It acts as a solution, a true solution, as well as a colloidal solution. Let's see both what is cell inclusion and what is cell organelles in this particular class itself. Knowing only meaning will not help you in examination, or knowing only one particular term will not help you to retain. What is cyclosis? Asked in PYQ, NEET examination. Please go watch the previous videos if you have missed on it, right? My 9th grader rock stars, can you answer this question? Cytoplasm without cell organelle is termed as what? Let me see if you can answer. That's a challenge for my rock stars. Please answer your answers into the comment box. Hello bachcho, so welcome to this beautiful session of cytoplasm. This is Devika, your biology buddy on the platform of Infinity Learn, and here we are going to talk about a very important component of our cell, that's the cytoplasm. So what is this cytoplasm after all? This cytoplasm is a matrix of the cell which is present in between the plasma membrane. So if this is a cell ka plasma membrane, the cytoplasm is the matrix which is present all over in the it's kind of a ground material, we can say, right? So it is amorphous and translucent solution. It is not opaque, nothing, right? It is amorphous and translucent. Then it acts as a solution, a true solution, as well as a colloidal solution. Colloidal, why? Because there are particles and then other materials which are embedded inside it, so colloidal solution. Why a true solution? Because many things can get dissolved into this, as most of it, 90% of it is made up of water. Yes, so what is the composition of cytoplasm? 90% of it is made up of water, and the remaining 10% consists of all the enzymes required for different kind of metabolic reactions, vitamins that we need, amino acids, fats, carbohydrate, etc. So this cytoplasmic matrix consists of the cell organelles and the cell inclusions. Let's see both what is cell inclusion and what is cell organelles in this particular class itself. Now, when we talk about the cytoplasmic matrix, how is it? It is a sol-gel state. What does it mean by sol-gel state? See, when we are learning, it is important for us to understand and know the meaning of the terms. Knowing only meaning will not help you in examination, or knowing only one particular term will not help you to retain. Right? So both the things are important. Sol-gel, semi-solid state, jelly-like state, sol-gel. Right? So if somebody asks us in exam, sol-gel state, we know it's semi-solid and they are talking about cytoplasmic matrix. Alright, so it is the site where all the cell organelles or the cell inclusions are present. It has necessary enzymes for different sort of metabolic activities, metabolic reactions. What are metabolic reaction, my dear student? Metabolic reaction includes of all those reactions that are happening inside our cell for maintenance of our body. Can be breakdown, can be building up of substances. Catabolic or anabolic processes together are called as metabolic processes, and many enzymes are required. All those enzymes are found where? In the cytoplasm. Alright, now it helps in proper distribution, right? It helps in making uniform distribution of substances from one cell to another. So the cytoplasm must be moving. Yes, it do move, right? It's not every organism, but in certain organism it moves, and we will see what it is called as, right? So it is a site of synthesis of various biomolecules, like in case of gluconeogenesis, glycogenesis. Glycogenesis is what? It's a process of producing glucose, whereas glycolysis is breakdown of glucose. So if required, some cell can produce glucose too, right? And if required, the glucose can be broken down. Catabolism, anabolism, both are happening over there. So all sorts of reactions will require certain kind of enzymes, and all those enzymes are present in the cytoplasmic matrix. Now we spoke about distribution, right? If you can see, it is moving, right? This is a plant tissue under the microscope, and you can see there is a movement happening, right? And that movement that you are seeing is basically the cytoplasmic matrix which is moving, and that phenomenon is known as cyclosis, the cytoplasmic streaming movement. Now, how can it move? It can either move in a circular streaming goal, right, or birotational movement, right? So it can move in this way or it can move in this way. Both the types of movement is possible over here, and that's called as cyclosis. It helps for what? It helps for proper distribution of substances throughout the cell. Nahi to what would happen? There would be glucose molecules which are more on this side and nothing on this side. So we have to mix it properly, and that is happening by the cyclosis. What is cyclosis? Asked in PYQ, NEET examination. Cyclosis is movement of cytoplasm. Now, can anything change the rate of cyclosis? Definitely. Viscosity, high viscosity of cytoplasm, less would be the movement. Hai ki nahi? If it is more fluid, more watery, happy movement. If it is solid, more jelly, less movement. So viscosity changes, it can change. Similarly, factors that can affect are the pH, temperature, viscosity, hormones, as well as light. Right, because light will change and initiate different kind of reactions, so obviously it can also affect. So those are the factors which can affect the cyclosis. What all? Viscosity, pH, temperature, light, all of these are the factors that can change the cyclosis rate, the movement of cytoplasmic material matrix. Now, as we spoke, the cytoplasm has on a major group, we can divide two things that are present in the cytoplasm. One, this organelles, which are called as the cell organelles, organ-like structure, little organ-like structure, so organelles. Okay, so now we have subcellular structures which have their own function, like mitochondria doing power generation, Golgi apparatus doing the packaging of material, endoplasmic reticulum doing the synthesis of substances like proteins and modification of them, as well as lipids, right? So all of them have their own functions. So this cell organelles have distinctive chemical constituents. Inside them, they have their own jobs to do. So they have different kind of, material present, different kind of enzymes. So Krebs cycles enzyme would be present only in mitochondria. You cannot find Krebs cycle enzymes in Golgi apparatus or in the cytoplasmic matrix, right? So those particular kind of chemicals would be found in the subcellular components depending on what they are doing, right? The eukaryotic cell. The eukaryotic cells have the cell organelles. It's not present in the prokaryotes, isn't it? Prokaryotic cell, that means the bacterial cell, they do not have any membrane bounded organelle and hence no cell organelles. Yes, so they are present. What kind of organelles? We will talk about this, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes and all of those things. Right? All of those things are embedded where? In the cytoplasm. All of this place it is embedded. Even your nucleus is a cell organelle, which is a double membrane organelle. We have studied about it. Please go watch the previous videos if you have missed on it, right? So the nucleus is also an organelle which is present in the cytoplasm itself. The next part that it has is cell inclusions. What is cell inclusions? So like when we talk about the cell organelles, the Golgi apparatus, the mitochondria, the endoplasmic reticulum, the nucleus, right? All of these are living components. But apart from that, you will find many small inclusions bodies as well. So what are those things? These are non-living components of the cytoplasm, right? They are non-living component. Important to remember. Non-living components in the cytoplasm are known as cell inclusions. So they can be present in the soluble or insoluble format, right? They can be present in organic or inorganic format. So they can be either organic components or inorganic components. They can be in soluble format, or they can be in the granule type of a thing, so insoluble format. So they are also known as the ergastic bodies. What? Ergastic, E-R-G-A-S-T-I-C, ergastic bodies, right? And this ergastic bodies are nothing but what? Reserved food material like your starch granules, right? The glycogen granules, fat droplets, etc. So they make up the cell inclusion. So what do we have majorly in our cytoplasm? We can divide it into two groups: cell organelles and cell inclusion. Organelles, the living components; inclusions, the non-living components. Now when I'm talking about organelle, one more thing, that the plant cell and animal cell have their own set of organelles. Like how? Like the peroxisomes, animal cell organelles. We are going to surely discuss about each and every organelle in future classes. So we have peroxisomes, we have centrioles, right? Centrioles are something which helps in cell division, and they appear only during the time of cell division. Mitochondria, lysosomes, Golgi complexes, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum. Similarly, plant cells will also, because both of them are eukaryotic, right? The plant cell cytoplasm will also have certain similar kind of organelles, apart from like plastids, which are unique to this, vacuoles, which is very unique to this. Lysosomes are lesser or kind of negligent in plant cells. Then the rest is the same story, about which we will talk, right? So now can we answer this question? My 9th grader rock stars, can you answer this question? Cytoplasm without cell organelle is termed as what? If there is no cell organelle present, to that we call it as what? Cyclosis, cytosol, lymph, ya fir blood. Now you see, you can also answer this by your prior knowledge. So today I have taught you cyclosis is what? Movement of cytoplasm. So without cell organelles, surely not, it is movement. Lymph though, no problem at all. And blood are the fluid tissues present in animals. And that's bring us to the answer for today. Cytosol. Now the question for you people, which is a NEET question, right? Which among the following statement are incorrect? What we have to tell? We have to tell incorrect statement. We don't want correct statement, incorrect one. pH, temperature, viscosity, hormones and light are the factors affecting cyclosis, movement. Can it get affected by this? Higher the viscosity, more is the rate of cyclosis. Cytoplasm plays a vital role in respiration. Glycolysis takes place over there. So yes. Contains dissolved nutrients. Yes. Inclusions, cell inclusions. Cytoplasm controls the shape of the cell and dissolve waste product. If it is more liquidy, flat cell. If it is more jelly, it will give a little bit of rigid structure, isn't it? So now what do you think is the correct answer for this? Among this, which is the incorrect statement, let me see if you can answer. That's a challenge for my rock stars. Please answer your answers into the comment box, and also find the correct answer for this question in your Telegram channel. So see you there. Tata, take care, bye bye. Have a nice day and keep learning.